Mel Tempest is known as a fitness business influencer, hands-on health club owner, ebook author, and presenter. Mel has known to be controversial, challenges the status quo, and lives outside the square. Her skill set is current on trend, savvy, and in demand. Her primary goal is to get more health club owners moving towards innovation, technology, and social media success. Her own success comes through tough and humble beginnings. Mel Tempest now presents to you the Gym Owners Podcast. More than just the business of fitness. Proudly supported by National Fitness Business Alliance.
Good afternoon, it's Mel from the Gym Owners Business Podcast, and today I'm speaking to Ned from Netpulse. Now, Netpulse is an awesome club app, and this is where business owners must go where their customers are going, and health clubs are no exception. The demographic of your health and fitness club is getting more mobile and tech savvy. Netpulse works perfectly alongside your existing member management software, billing and payments provider, and your members' tech as well. Your club cannot afford not to be part of the members' mobile phone experience. Good morning, Ned.
Hey, good morning, Mel. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So I've had the Netpulse app in my club, I feel like since its inception, and I love it. My members love it. But, today we're going to educate all the other club owners and studio owners. So tell me, why go mobile?
Absolutely. I'm definitely excited to tell this, and I really think the reason you go mobile is for the mere fact that your members are already mobile. As simple as that sounds, we're spending so many hours on our phone each day. Your members are, and I even read somewhere that people can't go I think it was like 70% of people can't go 1 hour without actually checking their phone. And I'll tell you right now, I'm part of that group of 70%. I do all my work on my phone. Your members are already coming into your facility, listening to music, checking other apps. So, why not as a club, you become, part of that 70% as well when people are checking your mobile app as well.
I agree with that. And some of the features that I love about the app is the custom branding. So I'm a club owner, I come to you and I say, Ned, tell me all about the app. What exactly is custom branding so they understand that?
So yeah, basically the way that I explain it to people is your members don't know who Netpulse is. It's your app. It's whatever you want on the app, the colors, your logo. Your members go onto the app stores and they download, Joe's Fitness Facility. They're not downloading a Netpulse app.
So I've got my logo on the app. Is that so when they open their phone? So because I want to start from step one so club owners understand this. So they go to Ned and we do the custom branding. So they open their phone. They've got their club logo on a member's desktop of their phone. And some of the features include class schedules, challenges, goals, and workouts. So these are obviously some of the little icons that they can find on their phone. So what do these icons actually represent for the club owner and the member?
Absolutely, yeah. So really, it really represents a chance to holistically engage your members. So obviously, the member being able to find a class allows them to, really from the comfort of their own home, just checking their phone, see when your next class is. We do have a feature available where they're able to book the class right there from their phone. Obviously, as we kind of move forward to the challenges and workouts, it's the ability for a member to be able to stay accountable. They have goals, they want to lose weight, they want to be stronger, they want to look better, and they can track that all in one place with their workouts, create a sense of community through those challenges, a sense of accountability through those challenges, as well as one thing that I really love is our goal setting feature where members are able to set goals for themselves in the app, and every time that they track a workout on the app through one of their connected apps like a Fitbit, a Garmin, that actually connects right to the app, and they're able to see the percentage of how close they are to the goal, and see how close they are to achieving that total goal of whatever it may be.
So let's go through some of the icons. I've got my phone open while I'm speaking to you. So just so that club owners understand this. So when I click find a class, this links up to the website and it shows the club's timetable, correct?
Yep.
So
Yep.
all the club owner needs to do from the back end really is just put the link in to their timetable from their website, and then the members got access to that timetable from the app just by clicking find a class, correct?
Absolutely.
So you were just speaking about Goal Center. So when I click Goal Center, let's see, we've got a couple of tabs up the top there, number of workouts, calorie, time and distance. And these, obviously, they marry up to the wearables. So they might have a Fitbit or they might have MyZone. So what are some of the other wearables that the members can match up to with the app?
Yeah, some of our biggest wearables, obviously Fitbit being one of the largest ones, but MyFitnessPal, we've got Priva on there as well. We've got Nike Plus, we got the Nike Band there. We are working on getting with Apple Health as well, so that should be coming soon. But there's a long list of wearables, and one of the best things is if you have a wearable and you believe that, if you're a gym owner, you have a wearable that a lot of your club members use, you can actually come to us and we can see if we can implement it, and we can contact that company as well.
So pretty much if a club owner takes on the app, the last thing they really need to worry about is it not matching up to the types of wearables that their members are wearing in the club. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So also on here, when I click workout, so I wear my MyZone belt every day. So I've just clicked workouts, and my MyZone belt marries up with the app, and it tells also with my watch. So it's telling me my points earned, my MEPs I should say earned, and how long I worked out for. So does that also represent the other types of wearables as well?
For the workouts, yes.
It does. All right, that sounds cool. So with the challenges, so tell me a little bit about the challenges and what can the club owners do to utilize the challenges icon on the app?
So with the challenges, this is really your accountability feature and kind of diversifying that member engagement. Really, what you can do from the back admin portal that you'll get when you become a Netpulse client is you have the ability to add these challenges in, and there are a ton of different options. I've had clubs that have done bike the length of your state. I've had clubs do beat the director, where their personal training director will set goals, and the goals of the members are to beat the director. What's really, really cool about the challenges are there is right on the app a leaderboard where you can actually see who is in first place. You can see where you rack up against the competition, maybe how many workouts you need to do in order to get to first place. And one of the cooler features as well are the prizes. So the owner can put all the information, say complete 15 workouts in 30 days, or maybe burn the most calories in 30 days, something like that. And whoever wins, they can actually see right on the app what prize they're going to win for actually winning that challenge. So it's a really good feature, not only to have your members be able to be held accountable, but also a really good feature to incentivize those members through simply just utilizing the app and utilizing your facility as well.
I would assume that the majority of members would be checking on who the leader is, and that would obviously be an incentive to want to beat them. And I also noticed that you've got info on here on how many workouts have occurred by all the participants for the time of the challenge. So these are some really cool tools on here. I quite like these. And I've also noticed that you have a deals icon as well. So what would the majority of club owners use the deals icon for?
So deals, what we really see a majority of people using deals for are going to be a lot of in-club services, a percentage off of maybe your tanning services or personal training, maybe, any of your ancillary revenue services. But when a lot of times what you'll see as well are facilities actually putting their corporate partnerships in the deals tile. So if you have a relationship with a supplement store down the street, an apparel company, and they give your members, 10% off for just being a member at your facility. A lot of clubs will put that in the deals tile, which allows your members to go in, see the deal, and then redeem that deal in the app as well, sort of like a Groupon.
Okay, so having that deal icon, I would assume that, and we do this in our club, we have sponsored ads that go out onto social media where we market our app outside of our club. So
Yep.
what we do is we want to encourage the community to download our Netpulse app. And then what we do is we try to hook them in by popping deals obviously on the deals icon, which sort of leads me to another icon on here that I think is a great tool, the refer a friend. How does that work for the club owner?
So we kind of have two different refer friends. We have our base app refer a friend, which allows your members to fill in a sort of form just like they would with kind of pen and paper, but digitally right here. And they put, first name, last name, contact information, so email, phone number of the person they're referring. And whomever the club owner wants to get that email, whether it be a membership director or maybe even the owner, they'll get an email with that prospect's name as well as the person who referred that prospect. From there, we also have an additional feature in which our app actually goes to the member's contact list, and they are able to send out a text message, a personalized text message with a link to the app as well. They can share referrals on social media as well, whether it be Facebook or Twitter, and they can also email their friends links to your app. So really, it's just a great tool right off the bat from basically taking out the middleman. The member already has to get on their phone, look up their friend's contact information. So it really kind of breaks down that middleman and really allows for a member to the ease of access for referrals. When you're asking for referrals, a member can go in and just right off the bat, just send their friend's contact information to you. And especially with that advanced referral option, they're able to send a text message to their friend. So that lead that would have been cold sort of warms up in that process.
And what sort of success have clubs had with that?
We've seen a lot of success. Right now, I was doing some stats this week to send to a facility. And most of my clubs within the first, 90 days, they're seeing about a $3,000 return on investment, just utilizing the app, utilizing the referral feature. We've had clubs see as high as, $8,000 from that and increased engagement as well.
Wow, that's fantastic. I like the sound of that. So do come back and tell me a little bit about, you've got a training icon on here and you've also got a social media icon. What can club owners do with those?
So training icon is probably one of my favorites, as I do come from a personal training background. And so for me, what I love to have the members utilize it for and have the club owners educate their members on it is to really digitally have your members ask for a fitness assessment or just plain out request a trainer. So basically they're able to fill in their information, fill in what they want to get out of a trainer, and they're actually able to go in there and just digitally ask for it. One of the greatest things I've seen with clubs is there are a lot of members that don't feel comfortable going to the front desk or going to a trainer and saying, hey, I need training. So it really kind of breaks down that barrier again, where someone can literally just come in, put their information, request a trainer or request a fitness assessment. And then again, you guys would get an email and they can give that person a call and get them set up right from there.
And what's really good about the request a trainer is that it has a little tab there for training goals, and the client can actually, choose through weight loss, strength, sport specific. So the good thing is, I suppose, when this inquiry goes to the club can make sure that inquiry actually gets delegated to the right trainer and save a little bit of time there. So it stops the lead from going cold. It keeps it hot by giving that information straight away. Now, some of the other icons on there's some really cool stuff. You've got right down the bottom, you've got extras. When we loaded the app in our club, obviously the app was very new, and what I found the extras icon really handy for was to divert my members to upsell. So we used it to upsell my zone. So what other sources do club owners use the extras icon for?
Yeah, those are awesome ideas, and we've seen those work very well. Most of the time, what we're seeing with the extras is any sort of information that a member or that a facility would want their members to know, maybe 24/7, right? We have a lot of facilities that are putting in, like you said, upsells, but we have facilities that are putting in, their job board if they're hiring, extra schedules. So maybe if they have extra, a pool or a tennis court or something like that, they're putting those in there. And one that I've seen a lot is they'll put things like to their blog posts, or they'll put links to different, their workout of the day, things like that are going to be on their website that otherwise their members would maybe go to the website for, no longer have to actually go to the website. They're already on the app. They can go to the extras tab, get the workout of the day, read a blog post, see a schedule. And again, it really just streamlines the entire communication process.
I mean, the reality is, Ned, that the app can actually be an alternative to a website. I feel that, websites are going to become obsolete. There's probably people out there that disagree, but I feel that they are going to become obsolete. And I feel that club apps and social media platforms are the place where club owners need to be. And one of the other icons I really like on the app, and this has worked really, really well for us, is the push notification. And one of the things that we've done in our club is, obviously, if we have a promotion running in the club, or we have a class change because it's a public holiday, etc., we use the push notifications for that. But what I like about it is that I'm able to tap into those people who aren't members of my club who have downloaded the app. And so if I've got a promotion running in my club, I tap into them and I'm able to give them a link or a phone number to call us direct, and hopefully, they'll come in and join. So what are some of the other things that club owners can do with the notification center?
So push notifications are huge in really centralizing your message to the app, and also really creating a digital community both inside and outside of your facility. So what I usually like to see are really, like you said, any marketing push notifications are huge. Those are going to be able to reach both members and non-members. So that's always, a plus. I also like to see, if push notifications are good for any sort of urgent matters. Maybe there's a weather cancellation, you guys had to close down, or maybe there's a class cancellation. Something that I've seen with push notifications is, even when you're giving out bad news, quote unquote, the members love that you're being proactive, and they're not driving to your facility to see that, your Pilates class was canceled, when you can actually communicate with them there. So any sort of urgent matters, and then important information. So anything going on, maybe you have a seminar in the facility for nutrition. I have quite a few clubs that will even put, thank God it's Friday, happy Monday posts, really just to build that digital community in the facility,
which is very, very important. And I was just having a look at some of the upgraded features that you have on the app, and I just wanted to ask you about two of them. Geo-targeting, how does that work for club owners? And also the rewards.
Absolutely. So geo-targeting is a sort of push notification that uses, obviously, geo-targeting to send the push notification out to only members that are either inside of your facility or very close to your facility. So maybe someone driving into the parking lot, someone that's on the treadmill. And these are great for I call them your Amazon one-click offers. There's one spot left in one of your group exercise classes, and it's kind of, hey, first come, first serve. Maybe a personal trainer has an hour that they need filled. And you tell people that are in the facility, hey, we've got Joe the trainer, He's got an hour to be filled, and first come, whoever comes up to the front desk can get that. And that obviously the member has a good experience with that trainer, or it has a good experience in that group exercise class, and maybe they purchase a package, right? So those are extremely powerful when it comes to those really limited deals, right?
Yeah.
A free personal training session, free group exercise class, something like that. Also, rewards. Rewards are huge, and I usually tell most of my facilities that rewards is that first add-on that you're going to see the most success with, right? Referrals are great, but rewards really is an incentivization for your members to utilize the app, right? So we're rewarding our members for everything from logging workouts to joining challenges, completing goals, right? Completing challenges, checking into the facility, right? We're giving them these rewards for not only coming to your facility, but using the facility and using the app. And one thing you've seen, is obviously you being a gym owner and the people listening here, is you're really rewarding your members for contributing to the growth of your community. And in that it kind of becomes this, if you build enough value, your members will be there for life. And the way that I like to look at it is, I only fly Delta, right, when I fly. And I have a Delta card, and they give me loyalty rewards points. And I will tell you right now, at this point, it does not matter, the price. I fly Delta, and that's, I don't care if I have to get up at 3 a.m. to fly cross country. I'm still going to fly Delta. And that's how we want your facility to be, where giving these members rewards, maybe it's a free t-shirt, a free month, free PT sessions. We've seen things like iPods and just all of these really cool rewards, and you're having them be a part of your community, and you're giving them kind of a loyalty program where you've given back so much to them just for being a part of your community and helping you grow your facility. That it doesn't matter if there's a budget club that comes down the street. They're so loyal to you that they're not leaving you.
Recognition is a great incentive, isn't it, really? I mean, you have to give your members recognition just the way that you give your team recognition. And
Yeah.
I love rewards programs and the concept of, having a member of the month. And I love, just giving them, that time that's theirs and recognizing what they do for you. Because, I mean, if we look at the big picture, our members, they do help us grow the community. They share our posts. They bring their friends in. They do, reviews and all of these kinds of things that do help our clubs grow. So what type of member feedback can the club owners get from the app?
So we do actually have a feedback feature, which I personally think is one of our coolest features. It is sort of like the Uber for the fitness industry, where a member can actually, after they work out, they'll actually get a prompt, how was your last visit to the facility? Just like anything else in the app, from rewards to referrals to your logo, it's completely customizable with, the questions you ask and things like that on the feedback. And what will happen is they'll be able to give you a 1 to 5 star rating. And then if they give less than a 3-star rating, they actually have to put in what the issue was. And this is all tracked on the back admin portal in real time. So again, you're able to really track exactly what's going on, as opposed to, waiting weeks, months, sometimes years with surveys and maybe drop boxes and things like that. But basically, you're able to get that feedback in real time. Maybe the bathrooms were dirty. They didn't have a great experience with, a group exercise instructor, or on the flip side, they had an amazing experience in your facility, and, they want people to know as well, and they want you guys to know. And one of the coolest things about feedback, in my opinion, is not only are you able to see the feedback in real time, you get the member's contact information, and you can follow up with that person. Maybe it's a disgruntled member. You can follow up with them, apologize, offer them something because of their experience. Or for your members that are constantly excited about your facility, you can, call that person up and possibly upsell them if they're, really happy. Because on the back admin portal, you actually see their average star rating. So maybe they gave you a 2-star today, but their average star rating is, 4.7. And you're able to go to that member and just basically say, hey, we appreciate you, being here and giving your feedback. We apologize for what went wrong today. We'd like to, give you a free fitness assessment or, whatever it may be. So feedback is right there on the app.
So the member, is there a limit on how many times they can critique the club?
There is a limit per day.
Per day,
but there,
okay.
but there is not like a limit. So the club actually has the opportunity to choose how many times the feedback prompt pops up. So some of my facilities that are successful with it do it, every time after a member finishes their workout. I've got facilities that are successful that do it every 72 hours. So it really depends on what you guys want to do, whether you want your members to be telling you, every single day what's going on, or if you want them to tell you every week. But there is no real limit besides the times that it pops up.
So how many clubs worldwide, Ned, have got the Netpulse app?
Oh, wow. There's thousands upon thousands. I'm not sure the exact number. I know for me, I work with over 150 locations just in myself. So, and it's all over the world. So I have no idea the amount of numbers, and it constantly grows pretty much every single day.
I think it's a very important tool for clubs. So I'm going to ask you, what are 3 tips that you can give to club owners who have just, let's say they've just put the Netpulse app into their club and they're not quite sure what to do? And I know that you guys have a great support service because I've been using you guys for years and years. But what are 3 cool tips that you can give club owners to give them immediate success?
I think number 1 has to be to implement the app into your business strategy. Really treat the app like any other feature that you would be bringing on. Track its KPIs, really find why you find your why and kind of reverse engineer. Why did you get the app in the first place? Was it for member engagement? Was it to increase retention, increase referrals, revenue, whatever it was, and it could be all of those. We need to really actually strategize around the app. So really, if we want massive results with the app, we have to take that massive action. And that comes down to really saying, if we want more referrals, we have to set a KPI. This is how many referrals that I want from the app, and then kind of reverse engineer from there. So if, I want 20 referrals a month, this is how many I want a week. This is how many I want a day. And with that being said, when you're implementing the app into your business strategy, you're implementing it into your sales strategy, into your onboarding process at your facility, you want to consider the app a staple, not a luxury, right, for your members. So you want all of your staff to really consider the app as that's what we use to communicate with members. This is what we use to engage our members. This is where we get most of our referrals. And number 1 really is implement the app into your business strategy. And Mel, like you said, we do have a huge support system here with account managers and our support team that can really help you figure out your why you got the app, and really help you implement it into your business strategy. I guess number 2, it would definitely be centralize your message around the app. You made some really good points earlier, Mel, where you guys are utilizing it for so much. And the key with centralizing it is you want to centralize everything from your sales, your marketing, your communication. The way I say it is centralize your message to the palm of the member's hand where their phone is, right? And this could be as simple as putting QR codes on, any piece of marketing material where a member can take a picture and download the app, having links to the app with any sort of marketing material, really creating that exclusive network where your members can really go to and kind of create that digital community. And then really number 3 would be incentivize your members for using it. Reward your members, right? We talked about the rewards programs, but if you don't have the rewards program right off the bat, reward your members through, challenges, giving them prizes. And like I said earlier, reward those members for contributing to the growth of your community, because once you build that value, your members aren't going to leave.
Fantastic. my tip, it's not so much a tip, I suppose it's really what's worked well for me in the club, to club owners that are listening, is the push notifications. We've been able to tap into people outside of the club by advertising the app on our social media. So my advice would be to club owners is to definitely go out there and put it on your social media platforms that you have a club branded app, so that those that aren't members know that they can download it and that they can be part of your club even if they're not a member. But by receiving push notifications, you're sort of using it as a lead generation to bring them into the club. So you're feeding them slowly and hopefully they'll come into the club. And that's what I like the most about the app. The workouts is very popular in our club. I often see members, chatting, weekly or monthly about the workouts that they've been doing. The activity feed, that brings all of the community together. That's another fantastic tool. And of course, just the basic finder class, which takes everybody straight to the timetable. And this is also a good tool for those that aren't members of your club. They still have access to everything that's going on in your club, which gives them an incentive to come down and have a look. So I find all the icons great lead generators, even for those that aren't members. Now, I just have to ask you one more thing that I'm really curious about. You've got a barcode on here. Tell me about that.
This is the digital barcode in which you are able to, in a sense, get rid of your plastic key tags, if you still use plastic key tags. So basically, when you are signing up a member, you're able to plug in their barcode number, whatever it may be, or, I've got clubs that use agreement numbers. And from there, they can actually click on that barcode. And every single time that they come into the facility and check in, they can actually just open their phone, click the barcode, scan into the facility, and they're good to go.
So, Ned, would I be right in saying then that the club owner could actually not have to purchase key tags, that they could
You're
just...
100% correct.
So therefore, by installing the Netpulse app into their club, they're actually going to save themselves some money long term because they're no longer going to need key tags, correct?
Exactly. Yeah, we've seen quite a few clubs save money just by utilizing the digital barcode.
And then they're going to derive income by using the push notifications for promotions. And then they're going to derive income by using the referral icons on the phone. So I would say that they're definitely going to get a great return from installing the Netpulse app within their club. Ned, it's been great speaking to you today. Is there any news that we need to know about Netpulse that's coming up that hasn't been launched yet? Any secret stuff we need to know about?
Yeah, we've got a lot of things coming out. One of the things that we're really excited about is our integration with eGym, which is a huge fitness tracker with over 1,000 different workouts that we're coming out with very shortly. That's really exciting. I will say that I'll hold off on telling you any other secrets until John Ford. He's writing up our message from the CEO, and that should be coming out shortly. But I think the biggest one that should get everyone excited is that eGym integration. And I think it's like 8 or 9 other things that I'll let John discuss via our email and blog. But we're really excited.
Well, we look forward to John spreading the news, and I have seen eGym. I did get to meet the crew when I was over at Ursa, and again, club owners need to get in touch with you, Ned. So please do tell them where you're at and the best way to get in touch with you.
Yeah, so you can get me on LinkedIn. It's just Ned Arick, Arick is the last name. You can connect with me there. I write weekly blog posts there on my thoughts, my opinions, or you can just shoot me an email. It's NARICK@netpulse.com.
Ned from Netpulse, thank you very much for your time today. And if the listeners would like to, they can also get in touch with Ned on Facebook. I've seen some of his video clips up there educating everybody on Netpulse, so definitely go and add him as a friend over there. Otherwise, Ned, I'll talk to you real soon. We look forward to the news from John, and thank you again for your time today.
Thanks a lot, Mel. It's been awesome. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you for joining the Gym Owners Podcast, sponsored and supported by National Fitness Business Alliance and Gym Click Media. Find Mel Tempest on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Join us next time for the Gym Owners Podcast.